Good evening. The January 9th, 2025 called meeting of the Bexar County Board of Education is now called to order. I want to thank you for being here. We are really glad that you are here. We are all here with one single common goal, and that is ensuring safety of all of our students and our staff. We see you, we hear you, and we care. I want you to know that our staff, along with our public safety partners, have been working diligently for months to ensure safety in our schools. Over these months, our staff have visited other school systems. They've worked with vendors. They've conducted a lot of research. They've met with safety experts, and they studied the feasibility of enhancements, safety enhancements. We've heard from students, teachers, parents, and our community. This has taken time because we want to get it right. In a moment, we will enter an executive session to discuss our safety plans. This was planned for in a few weeks, as we had talked and presented our schedule of bringing this to you months ago. But in light of the recent events, we have moved this meeting to tonight. Please know that while the executive session is private, information that does not compromise school safety will be reflected in the meeting minutes. Following the executive session, we will return to this room, and you are free to remain here. As a reminder, given the nature of this called meeting, public comment will not be allowed. We do, however, have staff here to direct you to resources, and we welcome you to attend the next forum for public comment on February 4th at our board meeting. If you wish to speak at that meeting, you can find registration instructions on the Bexar County School System website. This time, I will turn it over to Dr. Duff. Is that correct? We're going? Okay. We're going to go on to executive session now. Could I have a motion to move into executive session to discuss school safety plans?
So moved.
Second.
So moved by Ms. Hendricks, seconded by Ms. Carey. All right. All in favor?
Hey, my name is Ellen Petrie. I'm the School and Community Relations Specialist for the Bexar County School System. I had the pleasure of working with 31 churches, 4 civic clubs, and about 10 or 12 businesses for our backpack drive this year. We are just thrilled with the outpouring of love for our children and for the great school year they're going to have. We had a huge host of volunteers here, and everyone coming together in this community to help support our children.
We are having so much fun out here today giving away these backpacks, and honestly, we could not do any of this without our amazing volunteers. So we have almost 50 people here, kids, adults, senior adults, all helping us give these backpacks to our community. And so it is honestly the most incredible morning.
Yes, it's amazing. And one great thing is that we partner with all Bexar County schools.
Yes.
So it's been so cool for me to see so many families I know through Auburn Elementary, West Side, and every other school. It's just amazing, and we're having a great day.
Hi, I'm Faye Spalding. I'm a lieutenant with the Bexar County Sheriff's Office, and I'm here this year for the Back to School Bash. I've been doing it many years now. We have a large amount of volunteers from schools, communities, families. They all come together for one purpose, and that's to serve the students of Bexar County. And it's an awesome event. It takes a lot of work, a lot of time, but at the end it's worth it when we can put those book bags in the car and wish them a very good day and to have a happy and safe school year.
I love the opportunity to see families and be able to give to them resources, and the book bags make them smile, and so it's an opportunity as a social worker for me to actually do something for them, as opposed to sometimes when I meet with families it's not always a positive exchange. And so this is a positive exchange. It's a great way to start off the year on a fresh foot and an opportunity to just sort of give back to the community and to see them excited about a fresh new school year.
So the logistics for something like this is crazy. There's a lot of people, a lot of volunteers, and that's honestly the only way it works, is having people that are here to serve and to give in their time, their talent. And I mean, there's a ton of people here volunteering, and that's what it takes. It takes just a village to do this, to pull this off, and so we're so thankful for all our volunteers.
And we think we did over 200 bags.
Yes.
At least 200 bags that we were able to put together beyond that giant pile you've probably already seen. It was a great experience because I love seeing both people in wheelchairs and kids.
And small children,
who
yes.
could absolutely help fill all those backpacks. And they felt like they were helping and they were a part of the solution, which is awesome.
And they're very fulfilling and very united together.
Absolutely.
Good job.
Thank
Again.
you, and good job to you. Thanks.
My name's Georgia Reinhardt, and I'm a senior at the Barrow Arts and Sciences Academy. So I chose to come to BASA because when I first moved here, it had just opened, and I really loved the idea of it being a magnet school and giving students the opportunity to dive deeper into what they wanted to do. And I really wanted to go into chorus and theater, and so the idea of having longer classes that went below surface level was really cool to me, and I really wanted to take that opportunity. Some of my most memorable experiences at BASA have been all the theater productions. Those have been really fun, but especially all of my English classes because I love language arts and I love reading. And my very first class here with Mr. Clark was multicultural lit, and we read Lord of the Flies, and that was really fun because we'd have debates about all the characters, and it's just one of my most memorable classes, and I'll always remember it. So there are 3 teachers at BASA that have had a lasting impression on me. First one is Miss Mitchell, my chorus teacher. Coming here, I was really nervous about my chorus abilities, and she's always been there to support me and help me find my potential, and I'm really grateful for that. The second teacher is Miss Barnes, my theater teacher. She's just really fun all around, and it was also, like, I had stage fright, and it was really bad, but I wanted to perform, and she helped me find the potential in myself and the confidence, and also helped me to discover that I wanted to be a theater teacher myself. And then the last third teacher is Miss Carrie Weiss, my American Sign Language teacher. And she's just a very loving individual, and she really cares for every single student that comes into her room. And I love her. She's like a second mom to me. You can really see the passion when she teaches about the deaf community, and that's really inspiring to me. So my future plans after BASA, I'm going to be going to Columbus State University to study theater education. And then after I finish my freshman year there, I plan to go on a church mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, which is a service mission for about 18 months where you teach others about the gospel and become closer with God yourself, as well as teaching others about Him, and I'm really excited to do that. One of the biggest accomplishments that I have done at BASA that I'm really proud of is getting the lead in Mamma Mia. Growing up, I never would have imagined that I could go on stage and sing in front of people. It just wasn't something I did. I couldn't speak up in class. It was terrifying. But Donna, the character, was one that I really wanted, and despite being really scared, I went for it and I got it. And it was such a life-changing experience because I really got to find the confidence in myself and see others have that in me, and to be able to bring my dreams of performing to a reality. And it was just fun because I got to become close to so many other people and really get to share that love I had with the community. So I'm very proud that I was able to do that. One piece of advice that I would give myself as a freshman is to just be yourself. I was really scared because I used to be homeschooled my whole life, so coming into public school as a sophomore, I was really scared of what would others think of me or being accepted. And so it took a while for me to really be myself. And so it was hard to find friends for a while because they didn't know who I truly was. So when I started to just be myself and not be sorry for it, that's when I found my true friends and the people who have been there for me. And so I would just tell myself that it's okay to be you, and you're gonna find your true friends and true self and experiences by being true to yourself. And so I would tell that to all the other freshmen or sophomores, juniors, like, just be yourself and you will find the right people that way.
The YES program is one of 3 transition programs offered in Barrow County. The program is designed to help high school seniors enhance their preparedness for independent employment post-graduation. Partnering with Goodwill of Northeast Georgia, the Georgia Vocational Rehabilitation Agency, and High School High Tech, the program guides students through a 3-phase training program. In the fall semester of their senior year, participants engage in a transition class at Sims Academy, earning 1 elective credit. This phase focuses on setting career goals and acquiring essential job readiness skills. Subsequently, during the spring semester, motivated and reliable students have the opportunity to embark on a paid internship, earning another elective credit. This internship serves as a practical, paid work experience. The program concludes with full-time job assistance after graduation. Operating out of Sims Academy, the YES program is available to seniors from Winder-Barrow High School, Appalachia High School, and the Barrow Arts and Sciences Academy. The program's overarching purpose is to help students with barriers to employment transition to the workforce after high school. The program achieves these goals with activities like tours to local manufacturing and distribution centers, on-campus training in employability skills, and paid internships with community partners. These internships provide a sheltered work experience, better preparing students for successful entry into the workforce. The YES program at Sims Academy is a transformative initiative uniquely positioned to empower high school seniors for independent employment. By seamlessly integrating classroom learning, hands-on internships, and community partnerships, the program not only equips students with essential skills, but also fosters a supportive environment that champions their journey toward a successful transition to the workforce.
Hi, I'm Barbie Culp, and I am the mentor coordinator for Barrow County Schools.
I'm Rita Brookshire. I've taught in Barrow County Schools for 26 and a half years, and I have recently retired, but I am trying to mentor again. Well, right now I am mentoring at County Line, and I have a little girl that's in 4th grade, and she's just a quiet, shy little thing. We mostly talk. I have asked her about academics and what her favorite subjects are and her hobbies. And she tells me about these things, but she always leads me back to, she just wants to talk. She doesn't necessarily want to do anything. Last year, I did have a child at Holstenbeck Elementary, and he was a kindergartner, and we would do different things together. We would go play something. He liked magnets, so we would go play for about 30 minutes and talk. Sometimes I would read a story to him. The counselor asked me last year, maybe reading something to help with behavior, and we would talk about the character in the book and why this character should or shouldn't do something. And then sometimes we would just play, and he looked forward to me coming and just needed that time to himself, time out of the classroom with that special someone, and nobody else got that. And I think he really thought that was pretty special. In the classroom, I was just shown that I really, we really need mentors and more of them. We need somebody there for some of those children, because it seems like, especially the last few years that I taught, there are more and more children, and as we had talked, more and more children that are lacking a wholesome family life with adults that are present all the time. And if these children can just have a few minutes of someone's time on a regular basis, that's really what they need.
If you have an extra 30 minutes a week there's a student in Barrow County that needs you.
I would describe Kelly and Ben as family.
Ben and Kelly, we are so excited to recognize both of you as our February Community Members of the Month. We appreciate everything you pour into our community and our schools, and this is just a small token to say thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ellen.
Our absolute pleasure.
Truly.
I know Ben and Kelly McDaniel through a number of interactions I've had with them over the past 5 to 6 years in Barrow County. Ben McDaniel and I were in the same Leadership Barrow class, the class of 2019, and I have gotten to know Kelly through different opportunities through the school system like the Barrow Literacy Partnership.
Kelly has been kind of the boots on the ground person with our parent education workshops. She's fantastic, of course, with children. She's a children's librarian, and she works with the parents. She's always getting a lot of compliments from them.
For me, it's an honor to be recognized with my wife, because even before I was in Family Connection, when I worked back in Parks and Recreation out of college, like, we've both been public servants for a very long time, and it's so cool to go back to it again, that the kid that went to Auburn Elementary, Holstenbeck Elementary, Bethlehem Elementary, I know I'm missing some, Winderberry Middle School as well. That same kid to be able to come back 20, 30 years later and just be a contributing member, like, it's the best feeling in the world for me.
Yeah, I feel honored. I mean, we've worked so closely with the school system through my work for years now. I mean, 7, 8 years. I've been with my role for 8 years, so all 8 years we've worked hand in hand with Barrow County, and I just feel honored. I feel like we're leaving a legacy of something for our kids to be proud of, and it is nice to be honored with Ben, because Ben is the very front-facing half of our couple, and I am very frequently behind the scenes, and I'm working hard kind of to help push other people forward, but it's really nice to be here.
I trust them so much. There are so many people in the world that will tell you one thing and go behind your back and say something else, but with Kelly and Ben, I know that what they say to me, they're saying to anybody else. They're just always so positive. I guess maybe that's one good word too for them, would be positive. They have an incredibly positive impact on the whole Barrow community.
I love the fact that I moved back to Winder, that I'm able to be a contributing member of the Barrow County Society, and being able to kind of punch in when needed to be able to make things better, whether through its coaching or serving as a mentor or connecting resources or helping develop the workforce of tomorrow through Sims Academy and Linear Tech. Like, that's what it's all about for me, is making sure, not necessarily for my kids, but my kids' kids have a better future in Barrow County.
Ben is known for being a community builder. He does that through formal programs, but he also does it informally. He organizes coffee on Tuesday mornings where everyone is welcome to come and build relationships and get to know each other and just be together. Kelly does the same thing, whether she is involved in the Holstenbeck school governance team or another organization. She is bringing people together and building relationships and having a positive impact.
Barrow County is where we've chosen to live. We don't just work here, we live here. All of our children attend the school system here. The school system has poured so much into our children. It actually makes me really emotional. I try not to cry when I talk about it, but it makes me really emotional seeing how much the school has done for our children through COVID, through the crazy fire that Holstenbeck had to deal with last year. We have seen nothing but caring professionals pouring into our children nonstop. And so anytime we're able to give back in any kind of way to help support the school system, like, we're there, whatever you need. And it's not just our kids. We chose Barrow County because we love the area. We wanted our children to have, diverse experiences where they got to meet lots of different kinds of people, and Barrow County provides that for us, and we want to make sure, a rising tide lifts all boats, I guess. So we want to make it better for everybody.
I feel like if you're involved in your school, your kids are in good shape. It's just going to work out, and it has.
Both Ben and Kelly, they care about this community, they care about our school system, and they truly care about our future.
My name is Lance McNamara. I'm the Health Service Manager, Athletic Trainer for Barrow County School System. We're at Winder Barrows High School practice today, covering football, and one of the things that we're always concerned about this time of the year is looking at heat illnesses, environments, things of that nature. So today I want to discuss a little bit about what the athletic trainers do at Appalachia High School, at BASA, as well as Winder Barrow High School. Athletic trainers play a key role in the safety of the student athlete. We're involved in injury prevention, injury recognition, rehabilitation, counseling, but probably one of the key things is looking at environmental conditions. This unit here is called a wet bulb globe temperature unit. Many years ago, we would kind of focus on what's called the heat index. Heat index is great. It focuses on heat, the dry temperature, as well as humidity. Wet bulb has been used by the United States military, primarily the Marine Corps, and they use three components: the radiance of the sun, the humidity that we have, as well as a dry temperature. That gives a mathematical computation, and then that point gives a number, and that number determines what modifications that we utilize for practice. So that number could be a green flag, a yellow flag, an orange flag, red flag, and a black flag. A black flag, when this device gets to 92%, we have what's called a black flag, which means there's no physical activity whatsoever. When the number gets below 92, we get to 90 to 92, we're in what's called a red flag. That red flag is based upon time. We do not allow athletes to participate in the weather for more than 60 minutes. They have no equipment on whatsoever. But within that 60 minutes of activity, they're really only performing 40. They do 20 minutes of water rest breaks embedded. We get to orange. Orange is from 89 down to 86. Orange means that we just have to watch the at-risk individuals. We be sure that we have at least 4 water breaks per hour within a 2-hour practice. We get down to yellow, which is below our 86, and that's discretionary. We just kind of have to make sure our kids have access to water. We give them plenty of water breaks, and we kind of watch the at-risk. Anything below 82 is called green, which we don't have many issues from that. However, when we get to the score of 88, we also have to set up what's called a cool zone. So over here, a cool zone is that we happen to have a shade of tent. We have a water immersion tank that we can drop 30 gallons of ice water into a tank, about 58 degrees. We then place the individual into that tub and we reduce our core temperature quite effectively. So hopefully we never have to get to that because we are monitoring. We have unlimited water breaks for the student athlete, and because of our athletic trainers and our coaches, we focus on the students. In conclusion, Barrow County Schools is committed to student safety, not just in the classroom, but also in the athletic environment. We have athletic trainers that is their responsibility to work with our coaches to be able to identify potential injuries, whether it be through just competition, play, or the environment. So again, we've got some very good policies and procedures set in place to protect the student athlete. Thank you again, and remember, go Dogs, go Wildcats, go Blazers.
Arts Now is a nonprofit organization that works with teachers to help them integrate arts into their lessons.
It is taking what you already do as a normal teacher, and it's just putting those art elements with it and elevating it and taking it to the next level for kids.
My love for it grows every day. The fact that the students are up and out of their seat and engaged and learning, not just memorizing, but learning about the content and the artist and how it all fits together.
There's so many different things that you could do with it. Maybe doing a little bit of painting in class, or doing like maybe a little skit. You can actually come together as a group and do dancing.
We could do more creative stuff and more hands-on stuff.
It really brings out the creative and the bright side of me.
It has really opened the doors for understanding, and also for the students especially to take that understanding and synthesize it and then communicate it back out, which is well known to be the best way to learn. Especially the way Arts Now presents it just underscores that immensely.
Arts integration is very powerful. You get the kids out of their seat, you get them working collaboratively. I mean, that's what it's all about, is that engagement for those kids.
I know that whenever they say that we're going to Arts Now, everybody gets very excited.
It helped me learn
and like how to adapt to new things.
You can actually show a lot more expression, personality.
We get to learn by doing things.
They learn on so much more of a deeper level. They're applying those critical thinking skills.
Being able to use that as a scaffold for teaching and learning just makes all those things more real, and it makes all those skills more communicable, and kids can relate to that better, and really so can adults and teachers.
And it's a way for me to teach them in a different way probably than they've ever been taught before.
The teachers then love it and feed into it, and it's just a cycle that keeps going, and it's powerful. It is impactful because it allows those students to remember those learning experiences far beyond the 6th grade classroom or the 7th grade classroom.
Student learning, engagement, and retention is heightened at a level that I've never seen before.
They are able to shine through their passion. It really does bring out the best in a student.
And we have seen that over the years with Arts Now. It's just a proven fact.
So the beginning, you see the kids and they're very hesitant about it, but then by the end they were like, can we go again, please?
It helped me learn more, and it helped me focus more.
Arts Now changed my perspective of learning. You can actually do physical things and learn stuff.
I could express myself, and it made me more confident in my answers.
And now I'm more talkative, and I can actually perform things.
I was pretty shy, but now I'm more comfortable standing up and doing dances and theater.
It pushed me out of my comfort zone.
Now I've kind of learned that I can be myself without being judged, I guess.
I think my confidence has grown.
It changed the way I learn because you can go and you can like do stuff with your body, and you're not just sitting there writing down on a piece of paper and just having to sit in quietness.
My scores on the grade level tests we take are so much higher because my kids are retaining this information. They learn it so much more on a deeper level.
It brings the fun back to teaching and learning. You're going to learn more from things you're having fun with than you are things you're just have to do.
And it's so enlightening as a teacher to see my kids enjoying learning, but also I'm enjoying teaching.
I really think it's unlimited what we can do with this program.
What students are getting can't be replaced. Students are successful in this way.
And the more we can do to make sure that continues to happen, the better off our students are going to be.
My kids ask me every day, are we doing something for Arts Now today? And they're so excited, and I tell them, yes, we are.
Arts Now is something that should be everywhere.
This is where traditions begin and legacies are built.
At Barrow Arts and Sciences Academy, we're sparking innovations of tomorrow by empowering our students today. Our academic course offerings are rigorous to prepare students for life beyond high school. And we offer a variety of art programs that encourage students to express themselves no matter the medium. We are a non-traditional school where students will discover their passion, prepare for their future, and explore the intersection where the arts and sciences complement one another. This is BASA, and we are the Blazers.
Hi, my name is Zahara Jones, and I'm a senior at Barrow Arts and Sciences Academy. I chose to come to BASA because I saw that it is a school that heavily focuses on your pathways, and my pathway that I'm very passionate about is theater. So when I saw that they had a really cool theater program, I was like, this is the place for me. And when I did come here, their theater program is excellent. From the get-go, Ms. Padasol had so many excellent courses, classes, and performance opportunities that I was very excited to join. So currently I am in 2 sports, volleyball and soccer, and those sports have impacted me so heavily. They have given me 2 amazing communities that both love the sport just as much as I do. And so for volleyball, I have an amazing community, and I love, love, love going to practice. I love all of my girls, and we all love to work hard together. We've also done a lot of team bonding together, so when I go to school every day, I know I have people I can go to, talk to, and people that all love the same sport, and that goes the same for soccer. And every day, being in those sports makes me more passionate. It makes me want to keep practicing, and getting better, and it helps me set a lot of goals. Some of my most memorable experiences at BASA has actually been the trips that I've gone on. 2 of these trips that I've gone on have been with BASA's feeder program, and I love them so much. The first one is Georgia ThesCon, which is an event where a bunch of feeder students, all thespians, get to go and watch mini shows and do mini workshops and just learn a lot about acting on stage and on screen, learning about technical elements, and so many behind the scenes of theater, and I really love going. I've gone for 3 years, And not only have I learned so much and seen so much, but it makes me just as passionate as feeder as I continue to learn and grow. And then also another trip that we have recently gone on was to New York. And it was so exciting because we got to see 3 Broadway shows, Hadestown, Six, and Sweeney Todd, and they were so good and it was so exciting. And then we also got to do a workshop with a member of Hadestown and then some of their music directors, and we got to learn a dance and then the song chant. And we got to tour New York and see so much, and seeing so much of New York and like the passion of people who are learning to become actors in the professional scene, it really motivates me to keep going. All right, I have 2 really big role models at this school, which is Miss Pattisall and Miss Barnes. Miss Pattisall, she's the first theater teacher that I met the first year, and she's taught me so much about myself as an actor, because first coming in, I was nervous. I was like, am I going to be able to get good at this? There's so many people with experience, but she's been patient with me. She's taught me so much, and she's always kept encouraging me to do my best and to keep learning and keep trying. And through that, I think I've improved a lot, and I really feel more confident in my acting. And then same with Miss Barnes. She encourages us, she keeps us going, she keeps us pumped, and they both provide so many amazing opportunities for us to learn and perform, and I absolutely love it. And I've learned and grown so much from that. And doing that has also helped me grow as a person myself in my confidence and my ability to perform. So for my future plans, I plan to attend Brenau University, and I want to major in theater with the Gainesville Theater Alliance, and then I want to have a minor in psychology. And for my goals past college, I would like to become an actor, so I plan on getting an agent and auditioning. And then my long-term goal is to become a reoccurring role in either a movies or a series, on film or on stage. One of the accomplishments that I'm most proud of is I used to be the community service coordinator for our BASA Drama Club, and one of my projects was that I had a few of our thespians perform Sarah Saves Christmas for the Mulberry Grove Senior Home Living. And it was so sweet, they looked so touched, and all of our cast members did amazing and really touched their hearts. And that just made me so proud to be able to coordinate that and get everything planned, because it was just a really good Christmas for everyone. And then another accomplishment I'm really proud of is back in art class when we worked with the Wimberley Center, I helped with an installment to show Miss Wimberley's passion for sewing. I made little sewing tutorial pamphlets that went along in the installment. One piece of advice I would give myself as a freshman is to join more clubs, because BASA has so many clubs and so many things I would love to do and join, but because I kept myself so busy, I didn't allow myself to explore as many clubs that there were at BASA. I should have participated more in them before I even got here to graduation. So also my advice to future freshmen is to check out a lot of those clubs, because there's so many things that you may be passionate about that is here at BASA. BASA is a place where you truly can be yourself, and I'd say my advice overall is when you come, don't be scared to be yourself, and don't be scared to go after the things you're passionate about, because everyone here is here to support you through that. Woo!
Kelsey. And I'm Graham. We're standing right in front of the Center for Innovative Teaching, right where a new beautiful park is planned.
This exciting new park will feature things like a splash pad, dog park, volleyball and basketball courts, destination playground, and a whole lot more.
I just know that the park will add to many great things already going on inside of CFIT.
And it's all happening right here at the historic old Russell Middle School building, now called CFIT.
This site has been a middle school, a high school, an elementary school, and a lot of people, Barrow County natives, have gone through it, one of those three or all three.
Arts Now, through the partnership with Barrow County Schools, opened a regional office here at the Center for Innovative Teaching. The way that Arts Now empowers us, the teachers through in Barrow County, is teaching the teachers how to teach differently through arts integration so that children can then demonstrate and construct their learning through the arts.
The superintendent, the Board of Education, and Philip and Doug were really excited about the idea of developing this property. And I have been absolutely amazed at the response we've had. So we determined that we would be able to go forward and raise the money to do it. with a public-private partnership.
The Leadership Council is made up of business representatives as well as community members as well as the elected officials of Barrow County.
Having my children, my family here, I'm excited to build something unique for Barrow County, something where our kids can play and enjoy and improve the quality of life here in Barrow.
A park like this, a special location like this can do so much for our county, both with quality growth and quality of life. A great place to live, work, and play.
I think we should remake the CFIT campus into a park because it gives children an opportunity to go outside and play more.
Parents could take their kids there and those kids could have fun.
It gives different opportunities for different people.
So to help the community and the families really connect.
So, Kelsey, I was wondering how much the new park will cost.
The new park with lots of features and amenities will only cost $4 million over 5 years.
I can't wait to learn more.
One of the many benefits this park will bring, this community space, is its unique location in the county. It's centralized and close to downtown Winder. So with that type of access, families will be able to go visit to and from the park and also visit the unique shops and restaurants in downtown Winder.
The green space it represents, along with just the amenities it's going to bring, of a place just to come and be and enjoy yourself, I think in today's world is even more important as we look at the social aspect of life and places for people to come and gather.
This is everyone coming together for the good of the school system, for the good of the city of Winder, for the good of Barrow County, and for the good of our children and our families. We're able to take some of the history of the school system and some of the history of Barrow County and Winder, reinvigorate it, put it back together, and give our children and grandchildren somewhere to really be proud of and be a part of.
You think about the work and the development that's occurred in downtown Winder. You see this Building Our Future project, and as that comes together and is really a centerpiece, I can see sidewalks connecting the two, just really focused on quality of life in a number of aspects.
When companies are looking to locate here, they will also want to know what it's going to be like as a family. What are their employees going to do? What are their executives going to do? How will they spend their time? What kind of recreation do we have for their children? So this park will be certainly one thing at the top of our list when we show prospective new businesses what it may look like if they move to Barrow County.
This is a prime example of something that will benefit our entire community, and it will also benefit us economically because people are going to hear about this and they're going to want to come here. I want this to be the place that people talk about when they talk about Winder.
And we believe we can get this done, and if in fact we do raise more than $4 million, we have a good list of additional projects that will add to this one-of-a-kind playground and destination.
The projects I'm most excited about are probably the outdoor classroom.
I'm excited about basketball and the treehouse because I've always dreamed of having a treehouse.
The dog park, because I really like dogs.
I feel like it will be just a great concept to bring more people together.
Come join us in building this amazing new park where community and learning play together.
With help from you and help from the community, we can make it happen.
Let's build our future together.
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 My name is Katie Toccato. I am a Georgia Pre-K teacher at Bethlehem Elementary. This is my 14th year teaching Georgia Pre-K and my 5th year here at BES. So I think Barrow County Pre-K really does prepare children for kindergarten, but also just overall student success. It really does lay the foundation for success for kids in school. Students get to explore, they get to learn, and they get to apply all the knowledge that they've learned in class. We get to learn important literacy skills like identifying letters, letter sounds, how to hold a book correctly, how to answer questions, lots of math concepts like counting, identifying numbers, patterns, sorting, and they really get to learn a lot about their social emotional skills. Students get to learn how to share, how to work as a team, and just have those positive interactions with their peers and other adults. So we do lots of fun and engaging activities all throughout our pre-K day. We have morning meeting every morning where students get to share something special maybe they did that morning, maybe what they had for breakfast. We have all kinds of music and movement that we do throughout the day where kids get to sing and dance and really let out that energy that they have. We have phonological awareness time where students get to learn their basic reading skills. We have small group instruction where we break students up into groups based on maybe certain concepts that we might be learning in the classroom. And those are all teacher planned and they're really engaging and fun for the kids. We have center play every day, which is always a kid favorite. Students get to learn through play. They get to learn how to socialize with one another, how to take turns, and they really get to use their imagination and be creative. And then, of course, we have recess, which is always the one they look the most forward to. We have awesome playgrounds at all of our schools. Even here at BES, we have 2 awesome playgrounds that the kids get to play on. So our day is busy, but it's fun, and the kids really do get to make the most out of their learning throughout the day. So I think that having a child here at Bethlehem or any Barrow County school is a huge benefit. They really get to learn and explore their school before they even get to kindergarten, which is the huge asset and a huge part of where they get to come in and they get to be familiar with the building, administration, they get to meet other teachers, they get to learn the school-wide expectations like how to hold your tray the right way, how to walk in the hallway, all those kinds of things. And it's just a real bonus for them. And it makes them feel more comfortable and learn how to be responsible and just gain a little bit more independence. If you're thinking about applying, visit our website today.
Hi, my name is Barbie Culp and I'm the Barrow County Mentor Coordinator. And today I'm here with Mary, and she is a mentor at Holzenbeck Elementary.
I am. I am so lucky because I have a 2nd grader. He's so sweet, so sweet. I was so glad to see him back after the landfill fiasco, and they were digital learning, and so I was delighted to see him back. He's young enough, he still likes to give hugs. I wanted to do something at Holzenbeck because I live very close there, and I think I volunteered for reading, and you suggested the mentoring program. Well, when I was working, I was mentored at the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, and I appreciated it very much. And then I became a mentor eventually there. And so when you approached about the program here in the county, I thought that's perfect. I don't know if I'm a typical mentor. I love children. I think that's the basic requirement, is that you care about them and you're sincere in caring about them. And if you do that, that's really all they need. They will be like little flowers to the sun. I take a little craft of some kind, not expensive, and we start with that, and then that just gives us a chance to just kind of talk while we're busy with our fingers doing things. I also take a little snack. I hope that's okay. You know, a little pack of crackers or cookies, and he's always happy about that. If you're thinking about mentoring, the best thing I can tell you is you get back so much more than you ever give. It's just heartwarming, and I walk out of the school every week with a big smile on my face, because to be with such a sweet young man.
I think mentoring is a lot simpler than what people think it is. I think it sounds scary, it sounds overwhelming, it sounds like a huge commitment. And while it is a commitment, it is not, it's simple. It's a simple process of just caring for someone and listening, really. Again, we're always looking for mentors in Barrow County. If you work from home and have 30 minutes a week to spare, if you are retired, If you're a parent and you have 30 minutes to spare, we'd love to have you join our mentoring program and spend time with a student.
I think that there are a lot of children of all ages who would benefit from knowing that someone cares enough to be with them on a regular basis.
Yes.
Hello, my name is Brittany.
My name is Amber Bautista.
Gael Garcia.
Natalia Toluco.
Ricardo Rubio Rivera.
My name is Snowy.
Tabitha Mitrik.
Marco.
My name is Rosa.
René Garcia.
Miss Kiara.
Juan Martín.
Cesar Hernández Muñoz.
Alexis Lem.
Lisette.
I am Jesus.
Jennifer Jimenez. Fernanda.
Juan Esteban. Satizabal.
Jarisa.
I'm Steve Galindo. I'm from El Salvador.
The Barrow County Newcomer Academy was established in 2017 with the purpose of supporting high school students as they transition to life in the United States. Since its inception, the Newcomer Academy has served students coming from all over the world with many different language backgrounds. Instructors work closely with students to develop their English proficiency and provide support in their academic classes. Additionally, the Newcomer Academy serves to support students with the many unique challenges of adapting to life in a new culture surrounded by a new language. This means everything from previewing each day's lunch menu and discussing the foods being served, to assisting students in researching and planning for future careers.
We accept students from all over the world and become a close-knit family, so their cultures automatically come in with them in organic and inorganic ways.
We can put aside the fitting in because they find a commonality in their differences that they're not going to find in the larger high school.
Getting to know our students and their backgrounds and sharing with each other, that's kind of like the foundation where we go from, and everything is based on that.
Newcomer has been so great in providing that community and those people that they feel comfortable talking to, asking questions, to show them the ropes and just how to navigate the day.
And they also work with them on some of their academic deficits, and so when they come back to me in the classroom, I see improvement from them that they got from the Newcomer Academy.
When newcomers arrive in the U.S., they are often overwhelmed and apprehensive about their new surroundings. They are in desperate need of a safe space to adjust and an advocate they can rely on. The Newcomer Academy is honored to play this role in students' lives until they feel confident and prepared to move on independently. Even after transitioning out of the program, instructors maintain communication with students, families, and colleagues, allowing for a gradual release into the mainstream classes.
First, I didn't want to go to school because I was like, oh, they're going to speak another language and I don't know how to speak it.
Leaving friends, leaving family, leaving your background, and moving to a new place, it is hard.
Sometimes it's hard because when I try to speak English, it's so difficult for me.
When I saw that there was like a lot of people like in my situation, it kind of made me feel like I was not alone.
They help people from other countries and they make them feel like part of the US. They make them feel like home.
Newcomer students typically stay in the program for one academic year, depending on their specific needs. During their time in the Newcomer Academy, students are supported and cared for by our passionate Newcomer team, who welcome and respect the diverse cultures represented. The Newcomer Academy instructors work closely with students and families to address specific needs, monitor student progress, and connect families to community resources to help each and every student thrive.
The most important goal of the Newcomer Academy is to make our students feel safe, comfortable, and accepted. We want our students to have a place and a face that is familiar, where they know that their needs will be met and that someone will advocate for them.
We really become a family, and they have each other to support, to offer the support, and they have us. It takes some work to get through, but that is our daily goal.
I care about these students and I want them to be successful, so it makes me really proud when they come back from Newcomer Academy and I can tell that they've been working on certain communication skills or academic skills, and I see them grow so much throughout the course of the year, and it just makes me really proud of them.
Allowing them to know that they have our support and our help in any way that they need us is the most powerful thing that we can offer.
The teachers are really able to get to know their students, to wrap their arms around them as newcomers, while also teaching them important academic skills and helping them to acquire the language. It's a remarkable program, and it's very important to the Barrow County community.
The students and teachers at the Newcomer Academy are a close-knit community of people who support one another and value cultural inclusion. Students learn and grow alongside their peers, who are also experiencing similar challenges of adjusting to new culture and language. The Newcomer Academy instructors employ culturally responsive teaching and work hard to ensure equity of opportunities for newcomer students.
It's a very good program for the people to arrive to the United States.
They make feel better and comfortable.
The academy is maybe the best thing for people like me.
It makes me feel like I'm not the only one that is trying to learn other language and starting a new life.
Miss Wilson and Miss Wright were the best teachers that I had in my life. Like really, they're so nice.
When you need help in your class, they help you.
It has been a great help for me and to improve my English.
The teachers can explain what we know, understand.
Our teachers care about us in school and out.
I really like the support give me and give us my classmates. It helps a lot and it's a good program.
Each day you're gonna be there is gonna be better.
During the 2020-2021 school year, the Newcomer Academy expanded to serve elementary and middle school newcomers through virtual learning environments. The next few years will continue to show growth as the program expands to reach and serve newcomers of all ages. Working with newcomers is challenging and rewarding work. The Newcomer Academy is proud to continue the tradition of being Barrow bold.
I can't imagine these students without this program. I think that in and of itself shows how valuable the program is.
I hope the program grows to meet the needs of our students and our growing ESOL population. I hope we're able to add instructors and serve students from kindergarten all the way through 12th grade.
I think that was probably one of the best years of my life when I was in Newcomers.
Newcomer Academy is the best academy in the world.
I love Newcomer Academy.
For more information about the Newcomer Academy, visit our website or follow us on social media.
I'm Paul Thornton. I teach music technology, guitar, and piano at Barrow Arts and Sciences Academy. So music technology is basically music production, recording studio things. We do anything from composing music electronically, live recording in the studio. So in this lab we have 24 stations. Each station is equipped with a computer, a MIDI controller where they can do their editing and composing in this lab. Currently the lab is used for piano and guitar. I don't teach music technology in the spring, but in the fall I did. And then here we've got our recording studio. We're getting a new building here at BCSS, so in that building I'll have a full, proper recording studio. We have created a recording studio here in the Sims Academy. So I've got the studio here that's set up for podcasting. We have a few student groups that are doing some podcasting, so they do that in here. But this is also where my music technology does singing, guitar playing, drums, full band things. And then here's our control room right here, which is where the students listen to it, record, make adjustments and things like that. And then afterwards they'll go back and edit those for a final product. Planning is typically on the weekends for me. If we're talking specifics, I would say Sunday afternoon and Sunday night is when I am just doing research for whatever I want to present to them that week. This semester I teach a guitar class a piano class, so we're studying different guitar players, famous guitarists. Same thing with piano. Right now we're going through historical time periods with piano, so there's a lot of research on my part that's being done, and then how I'm going to present that to the students. I think you have to be patient, and that's something that I think every teacher will tell you. When you come to work, you can't necessarily control what's going to happen that day. There's a lot of variables with students, and they're all coming from different backgrounds, and I think you have to be patient with them and take them wherever they are. And then the other thing I think you need as a teacher is the ability to forgive yourself, because we make mistakes as well, and sometimes, you know, your mistakes may affect your students or your coworkers. You have to move past that because nobody's perfect. We're listeners, and the biggest thing is we're here to facilitate. We don't control what they do. We just help them kind of discover who they are and what they want to be later on in life. And if we can do that, then I think we've done our job.
Got some friends here, and I'm here to let you know that you are a Reach Scholar.
Hello, Mom. What's up, lady? I won the Reach Scholarship. Huh? I won the Reach Scholarship. You won now? I won the Reach Scholarship. Thank you. Thank you.
We want to tell you, here to congratulate you. You are the Reach Scholar winner for Heyman Morris. Well done. We're here to let you know that you are the Reach Scholarship winner.
She just asked me that coming down the hall.
Hey. Guess what?
What?
I won the scholarship.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, that's good.
Yeah, you'd be right. You are the Russell Middle School Reach Scholar winner.
I'm the Russell Reach Scholar.
Oh, congratulations. I'm so proud of you.
Let you know you are this year's Reach Scholar. Congratulations.
Mom.
Yes?
You know how I had the Reach Scholarship, right?
Yes?
I got in.
Yes! Got the scholarship.
Project Search is a very unique transition program, different from anything we have in Barrow County. It started at Cincinnati Children's Hospital in Ohio in the mid-1990s, and now there are 610 sites in 47 states and 10 countries, including right here in Barrow County. To participate in Project Search, a student has to be a Barrow County student between the ages of 18 and 22, with barriers to employment such as intellectual or developmental disabilities. They have to be finished with their high school graduation requirements and willing to defer graduation until the end of their Project Search year. It's during that year that they come to the Winder Housing Authority here at the Wimberley Center, and they participate in 3 rotations that last anywhere from 10 to 12 weeks. They have a manager and a mentor that they report to and work alongside, along with skills training with our partners, and it's just a really unique program because the end goal is part-time or full-time employment for the interns.
Here at the Wimberley Center, the Project Search students are learning a variety of different skills. They're learning data entry, they're learning accounts payable, payroll, records retention, they're learning how to shred, environmental services.
Restaurant sanitation, doing a lot of washing dishes and helping clean floors. There's a good aspect of prep, some general prep cook.
I do dishes, I do prep. It teaches you, if you want to walk out of the kitchen, how to do things correctly.
I'm teaching them how to answer the phone, how to take messages, how to respond to, interact with people coming into the facility.
Well, my first internship was in the front office, like in the receptionist area, and I learned how to like copy papers, scan stuff into the computer, answer the phone, and mail out letters.
We're cutting grass, we're harvesting crops, we're doing weeding, we're doing some irrigation work, digging, pretty much anything when it comes to working on the farm, we try and tackle it.
Well, my first internship, I learned how to cut grass, which I never learned how to do that.
The skills that the interns are learning through my department are their maintenance skills. They're learning lawn care skills. We're doing janitorial skills.
We both have rims, repo.
My task is to go along beside them and make sure that they have a good understanding of what the job is that they are being asked to do, and for me to make sure that they are able to do it, and then I kind of back away and let them do their thing.
I learned how to use a knife better in culinary, and then I learned how to use a drill, like putting pressure on it is a good way to use a drill like that.
They learn how to appropriately interact in a real workplace. It's not simulated in a classroom, it is an actual place of business.
We go over important topics like interview preparation, resumes, how to keep a job, job searching, how to deal with conflict resolution, work with different bosses, just a lot of different topics to prepare them for the workplace.
A lot of the things that our employees are doing, a lot of repetitive tasks and things of that nature are things that we are able to have the Project Search students handle, and they do it quite well. And so it's just a cool collaboration, and you have a lot of teamwork and synergy. So I love it. I've enjoyed having them.
They bring an excitement to general tasks that we kind of take as mundane tasks, but they bring an excitement to that, and it really, invigorates us to get excited about some of the things that we just take for granted.
Project Search has been an amazing benefit for all 4 of our interns this year. Without it, I'm not sure that they would have even known what they were capable of doing.
We get to both learn things, we get to get some work done and have a good time doing it.
What I like about it is because it keeps me moving, it keeps me busy, and it really helps me how to be able to get a job.
Well, I think Project Search benefits the community because it is opening up an opportunity for students that have some type of a learning disability to be employed.
We don't want these kids leaving our school system at age 22 and not having a clear direction, not having somewhere to go and feel needed and feel productive and really demonstrate what their true abilities are.
It's been very much a learning experience, I think, on both ends, and very enjoyable. They seem to always have a good attitude and to show up ready to work.
It's very educational for the interns and for us because we learn how to teach them.
It's teaching everybody something. The staff plus the interns, everybody's learning, plus we're getting, once they get acclimated to what we're doing, they're able to assist and help, which speeds things along. It benefits the company as a whole.
You get to work with new people, and you get to learn new things and stuff.
I believe it offers them just some real world experience through these internships. I've just really been honored to be part of it.
Project Search benefits the community by letting people from the community interact with the Project Search students. So people that may have had some stigma against people with disabilities get to meet these kids and realize they're just like anybody else, and get to learn from that experience.
The Project Search students have grown quite significantly just in the short time that they've been here. They seem to be very happy to be here.
I've just been constantly blown away, and I find myself bragging to my family and friends about the skills and the abilities that the interns have gained throughout this course of the school year.
I think that their courage has grown, their determination to do things has grown. I just feel like that they're more confident in themselves now that they're working with us.
So I've seen the project interns grow during my time with me by just really learning that they can do things that they didn't think they could do before, and doing some tasks that they haven't done before and really enjoying it.
I love being able to see what the interns are going to be doing and to be able to see how accomplished they are at each one of their tasks. I had no idea that they were all capable of so much.
They have a great attitude, they are very motivated, and I've just been impressed with them.
Project Search students have really changed the culture by making it a happier workplace. And that not only includes the Winder Housing Authority, but all of our partners under roof. Yeah, it's made it a happier place to be.
I would say it's brought everybody closer together. They love the environment of working with the interns. It kind of brings happiness to the whole group as a whole here in the Wimberley Center, working with them.
I can't imagine having our Project Search program anywhere else because of the welcoming impact the Winder Housing Authority staff has had on us.
I enjoy being here every day and learning new skills, and it's a perfect way to learn what a job world will look like in the future.
I feel good about working here because you get to learn the experience and know that it's not the same job over and over again. You get to learn different stuff and how to do that, different jobs.
It's really gotten me someplace that I've really enjoyed.
I believe these Project Search participants have a great chance to perform and not only just get a job, but to excel.
And we need for the community to get behind us and really give these kids the opportunity that they deserve. The community's going to end up with some pretty fantastic employees.
I just think it's a great opportunity for these interns. It's something that they'll never forget, and we'll never forget here either.
Even if moving forward we are not the direct mentors, I still would love to have some sort of involvement with Project Search. It's meant a lot to us.
It's just an awesome opportunity to pass something along to somebody who might never get the opportunity to do that, and we're giving them that opportunity. So I think it's a great thing.
Their dreams of the future has changed. They have realized that they can do what they dream to do, and there's resources for them to be able to do it.
I like Project Search because it's taught me a lot more than any other place that I've been in.
I would definitely do Project Search again.
I love Project Search.
Sims Academy is a career prep school available to all high school students in Barrow County. Daily, Sims is filled with students taking dual enrollment courses, industry-specific CTAE classes, and Sims offered high school classes like construction. Pending the student's schedule, they may spend all day at Sims or utilize the BCSS organized shuttles to or from their home schools.
Sims is also home to many of Barrow County School System's unique programs such as the Newcomer Academy, YES program, and STEP program.
Sims was the first school on the Innovation Campus before being joined by Lanier Technical College, Barrow Arts and Science Academy, and Austin Road Elementary School. It began with a mission that continues to evolve to ensure the success of BCSS students and our local community.
The YES program at Sims is a class for students with disabilities that are in their senior year of high school. The YES program is partnered with the Goodwill Northeast Georgia, Georgia Vocational Rehabilitation Agency, and High School High Tech, with the goal of helping seniors be better prepared for the independent employment after high school.
Goodwill staff works with participants of the Youth Job Training Program to set career goals and equip students with the necessary skills to enter the workforce. YES participants can earn high school credit for job readiness training classes and paid work experience. The YES program has 3 phases. Phase 1, one transition class at Sims Academy during the fall semester of senior year. Phase 2, a paid internship in the spring of senior year if the student has proven to be motivated and reliable. Phase 3, full-time job placement after graduation.
The Student Transition Enrichment Program, also known as STEP, is a full-time year-long school-to-work transition program for students with significant cognitive disabilities who have the goal of supported employment after high school. The STEP program provides supported work experiences in a variety of community business settings, as well as within Common Ground, the cafeteria, and various CTAE classrooms. It also gives students the opportunity to practice self-determination, self-advocacy, and independent living skills. This program has an application process, and students must be accepted for the IEP team to consider this service.
Sims Academy students can build a strong foundation for their culinary careers through our dual enrollment partnership with Lanier Technical College. Highly qualified instructors from Lanier Technical College teach students in the career and technical education programs available to students through Sims Academy.
The Culinary Arts program prepares students for employment within many facets of the food service industry. Students will obtain technical skills training focusing on food preparation, sanitation, nutrition, marketing, catering, management fundamentals, and work ethics.
The Prep Cook Technical Certificate of Credit provides skills for entry into the food services preparation area as a prep cook. Topics include food services history, safety and sanitation, purchasing and food control, nutrition and menu development and design, along with the principles of cooking. Students who complete the certificate are positioned to earn several additional certificates that lead to a diploma or degree in culinary arts.
Sims offers students a hands-on opportunity to learn construction, carpentry, and electrical fundamentals. The construction pathway consists of 4 courses, ranging from fundamentals and safety to carpentry and electrical skills. These courses are designed to help prepare students for careers in the construction industry, and many graduates find work in the construction industry after completing this pathway. The motto that students have in the class is that anything worth doing is worth doing right the first time.
The Barrow County Newcomer Academy was established in 2017 with the purposes of supporting high school students as they transition to life in the United States. Since its inception, the Newcomer Academy has served speakers of many different languages from all around the world. Instructors work with students to develop their English and product support in their academic classes. Additionally, the Newcomer Academy serves to support students with many unique challenges of adapting to life in new culture surrounded by a new language.
Sims Academy in Barrow County offers high school students a dynamic career prep experience with dual enrollment, CTAE classes, and unique courses. Sims is a direct path to a brighter future.
Okay, Scott, this is a gift from Dr. Chris McMichael. He is excited to recognize you as October Community Member of the Month. Ms. Pugh nominated you, and we're thrilled that you will let us celebrate some of the great things you do in this community.
So I guess y'all know my name is Captain Dakin. I actually enjoy the interactions with the kids. I pick on them, they pick on me, and it's a lot of fun. But I love the way they ask questions. I've had some really good questions out of these students, and I think I make a difference in trying to help them to realize that there's lots of opportunities out there. I encourage them to work hard to get to where they want to be.
He's been a guest speaker in our classes for around 17 years, we believe.
Yeah.
And he was had such an impact on students that they kept asking for him to come back. And so he actually comes and speaks on different topics for all 4 levels of our classes. I had 2 former students, and their house caught on fire several years ago, and they said that they remembered what to do based on him being in our classrooms.
It was a little over 29 years ago. I was setting up a polling booth at the Auburn Fire Station, and one of the guys said, "Why don't you come down Tuesday night and see what it's like?" And ever since then, I've been a firefighter. And that led me into EMS, and eventually I gave up a position that I had managing a corporation to become a full-time firefighter. Well, we are finally at the point in this world where we're talking about mental health inside of public safety. I actually teach courses. I teach them around, actually all over the world now. But stress management is key in being able to, I push it because I have been diagnosed with PTSD. I push the stress management stuff very hard on my folks. And one of the things I tell them is it's not just when it happens. You've got to be open to talk all the time. You create that culture. And we have created a culture inside of the Barrow County is so far ahead of the game on that we've created a culture where you get to talk mental health. We can recommend you to a counselor if you need it, and there's no shame in that. Because what we see, what we do, and just life in general, sometimes you just need a little help in this.
The 2024 to 2025 Barrow County School System Teachers of the Year. Auburn Elementary School Teacher of the Year, Callie McNeil.
Austin Road Elementary School Teacher of the Year, Tony Neff.
Bethlehem Elementary School Teacher of the Year, Katie Ducato.
County Line Elementary School Teacher of the Year, Laura Haley.
Holsenbeck Elementary School Teacher of the Year, Kelly Mehrhoff.
Kennedy Elementary School Teacher of the Year, Ansley Barrera.
Winder Elementary School Teacher of the Year, Lee Davis.
Yargo Elementary School Teacher of the Year, Dr. Nicole Mays.
Bear Creek Middle School Teacher of the Year, Marcy Martin.
Heyman Morris Middle School Teacher of the Year, Jennifer Beatty.
Westside Middle School Teacher of the Year, Rachel Muldrow.
Appalachia High School Teacher of the Year, Michelle Gearley.
Barrow Arts and Sciences Academy Teacher of the Year, Kendall Argo.
Winder Barrow High School Teacher of the Year, Melissa Etheridge.
Arts and Innovation Magnet Program Teacher of the Year, Jennifer Stockwell.
Horizon Program Teacher of the Year, Dr. Amanda Latimer.
Bramlett Elementary School Teacher of the Year and District Finalist, Carrie Tilson.
Let's go. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Oh, Ian was listening. I love it. You're doing good. Great job. Y'all are art helpers today, and I love it.
Statham Elementary School Teacher of the Year and District Finalist, Sandra Cash.
All right, you got 30 seconds to strike your pose. You ready? So everyone's gesture drawing is going to be what? Different. Y'all could pose your people interacting with one another.
Sims Academy of Innovation and Technology Teacher of the Year and District Finalist, Amy Wilson.
So is the basic unit of life and found in organisms.
Well, when he types something in, the circle will appear.
Alondra Puente Bravo.
My name is Brooke Bradbury. I am an ESOL teacher at Russell Middle School, and I am Barrow County School System's Teacher of the Year. I am a child of a military parent, so I moved schools a lot. And as I moved through school, I never really had that connection with teachers that I know a lot of teachers talk about, that they had this one teacher that made them want to become a teacher, and I never really had that. And so I decided when I entered this profession that I wanted to be that teacher for my students, that they could look back and say, I had a connection with a teacher. Miss Bradbury cared about me. Miss Bradbury came to my extracurriculars. She made sure that I did what I needed to do to be successful in school and beyond. And so that really matters to me, to be able to give that back to my students so that they don't necessarily have the same experience that I had when I went through school. I think the biggest thing that I enjoy about teaching is seeing my students recognize that they have grown and that they have learned. When they get to me in August and they are struggling to read, struggling to write, and then throughout the year they are able to monitor their progress and see, wow, I actually can read, I actually can enjoy something that was once difficult for me, that brings me the most joy in teaching. Also, I cannot do this without the awesome students and families that I serve. Just being in communication with them in the classroom, outside of the classroom, they inspire me by their hard work and their diligence, that if they can continue showing up every day, then I can continue showing up with a smile on my face and ready to be who they need me to be. And once we establish that relationship, it is just a cyclical event of inspiring and being inspired, and I wouldn't have it any other way. It is an honor to be chosen as Teacher of the Year for the Barrow County School System. To me, this means that the hard work that my students do, that their families do, that I do every day, and my team does every day matters. And so I am honored, I am thankful, I am humbled, and very appreciative of this.
Congratulations to our Barrow County School System Teachers of the Year.
My name's Jaden Cooper. I'm a senior and I go to Martin Barrow High School. So growing up, I was just always outside. You know, I like to do a lot of fishing. You can tell by my attire. So when I got to high school, I like to choose the classes that I like to do. So I chose agriculture to be one of my pathways. And basically, I'm getting to do exactly what I wanted to do as a kid, so it's pretty fun. So football teaches you a lot of valuable skills like communication, accountability, and basically just trusting your teammates, because in the classroom and in the workforce, you have to work with people that you don't necessarily like half the time, and you just have to deal with it, and you just have to do stuff like that to become successful. A teacher that's made an impression on me the most would have to be Miss McCall. She teaches business here, and she teaches you about credit, which is a really good thing to know in life. Obviously, I just won prom king, so I'm pretty proud of that, and I'm also proud of being an honor grad because all my hard work's paid off. I'm planning to go to Georgia Southern, play a little football, and also to pursue a career in environmental engineering. Do your work on time, don't show up to class late, hang out with the right crowd, and never procrastinate.
Mom and Dad, the time's finally here. I'm big enough to go to kindergarten now. My teacher told me that I'm totally rocking pre-K and I'm very smart. When I'm in kindergarten, I can get to learn more about math, reading, science, make new friends. I'm so ready and I'm so excited.
I've known you for 4 whole years and I know you sometimes forget things.
So please listen carefully. Please remember to go online and register me for kindergarten.
There's important documents that you need to have, so start now.
They have a website that you can go to.
There's a bunch of answers to questions you might have.
www.barrow.k12.ga.us. Thanks for taking care of that.
Kindergarten, here I come.
Kindergarten, here I come. Kindergarten, here I come.
Hi, I am Lynn Tillman. You can refer to me as the Tillmanator. That's what I've been being called since 1989 when the Terminator movies were popular. And I teach music at County Line Elementary School. And this is my room. I have all kinds of things that I have acquired through the fundraising website called Donors Choose. Got some congas and bongos. And I have this sweet, totally sweet 1970s vintage set of wood blocks. Love those. I have some African djembes. I got some basses. We got a big doghouse bass. That's awesome too. We have, I really don't know what they're called, but I call them flapophones. We got bells. We got tubano drums. I got a xylophone. These are mine personally. Nobody gets to touch those except me. And I got a drum set, which we are rocking on all the time. I first realized that I could potentially be good as a teacher back when I was in middle school. And I played the flute in Gwinnett County, Sweetwater Middle School. And my band director realized that I'd already known my parts, and he asked me to help some of the people, not only in my section, but in other sections, to learn their parts better. So we'd go back in the practice room. I was teaching them their parts, and I've always had a way of being able to break it down to its absolute simplest forms that you don't even have to understand music to get what it is, and to teach on a need-to-know basis. This is all you need to know to be able to play this. Kind of like earlier when I was doing the basses, and I said, all you gotta do is press the yellow dot. They don't have to know that that's an E. They don't have to know that it's an E chord. All they have to know is right now, press the yellow dot. When you see my foot step on yellow, you press yellow. The simplest form to get them to have success as quickly as possible. And it was back in middle school that I first realized that I had that in me and that I could get people to learn with down to the simplest thing.
Teachers do amazing things. Yeah. Teach fun activities.
I want them to know that teachers, we're not perfect. We can come in and we think, I've got a plan, I'm doing good, I am gonna teach. And then you come in here and you totally blow it. And sometimes you just blow it and the kids laugh at you and then you move on and you fix it. And now I'm gonna fix it. Yeah. Okay, all right, so I was doing the
I'm Laura Payne. I teach 6th grade social studies at the Arts and Innovation Magnet Program. I attended Holzenbeck Elementary School, Winder Barrow Middle School, and graduated from Winder Barrow High School. A former Barrow County teacher, Miss Ann Powers, inspired me in 5th grade. She taught not only me, but also my parents, my sister, and other aunts and uncles, and her social studies class really inspired me, and now I teach social studies in middle school. Growing up in Winder is a small town community. I felt like I knew everyone at my school. My high school teachers knew who I was, knew my family. I couldn't get away with anything, but it was great knowing that I felt like I belonged, and I just liked the small town feel. I loved Holzenbeck. My mom taught there, so it was special, and the middle school was a lot of fun. But then I feel like you enjoy high school. Just those years are important in your life, so I liked it also. In high school, I was a swimmer and ran cross country for 1 year and was in band for a couple years. In college, I was able to visit a few surrounding counties, and I felt like Barrow County was where I always wanted to be because I grew up here, but I didn't feel like just another number like some of the counties around us. I felt like my input was valued as a student teacher at my school, and I just felt supported and wanted to come back. I student taught at Salem Elementary School and then was hired there the following year and stayed there for approximately 7 years. I taught at Salem before moving on to the Arts and Innovation Magnet Program. Although it's not the elementary school I went to, my husband went to school there, and just the sense of community in that school and events that they had that involved the community was a lot of fun. I was able to complete practicum work in a few surrounding counties, and I just felt like Barrow County was more small town, and I didn't feel like a number and felt like my opinion was valued here. The support from staff and administrators is beyond what words can say. Through this pandemic, I will say our administration has been amazing in listening to us, and it's been hard for everyone, but just having that support has made coming to work a lot easier. I feel like I'm able to teach the way I want to teach here. In surrounding counties, I feel like teachers have to be on the same lesson, the same page of the textbook every day, versus in Barrow County, we're encouraged to create our own lessons, tie in the arts, make the lessons engaging, and I feel like I'm more valued as a teacher versus just reading a script every day. Teaching here in Barrow County, your opinion is valued. No matter how long you've been teaching, I feel like you have the opportunity to make it your own. I would like to say that there's no place like home here in Barrow County. There's a lot that this county has to offer, and I feel like we're right up against all the surrounding counties, and we're better, and we have more to offer. So, if you're starting your teaching career and you just got out of college, I would encourage you to come to Barrow County. It's a great place to be, and you're supported.
Ready for the first day of school? How about you? Please remember that we are all in this together, and it helps to bring your patience the first few weeks of school, especially in the car rider line. As our schools and staff and students are getting used to new traffic patterns and bus routes, and as we make the needed adjustments over the first few weeks to those bus routes, things may take a little longer. You can find all of our back to school information, or as we like to say, back to bold information on our website. We're wishing you a great first day and an amazing year of success in Barrow County Schools.
So my name is Andy Dean.
My name is Amber Hagee.
My name is Allison Kramer, and I'm the graduation specialist at Winder Barrow High School.
I was failing Algebra 1. I had to remake that class because I had failed it my freshman year, I think it was. But she really encouraged me and put forth the effort that I was not putting forth. And she picked me up and she put me where I needed to be. And I was staying after school for tutoring, and she's very one-on-one, very like interactive with you. Like, she sat there and just talked me through it, even if I didn't understand it, and I would get really mad because I couldn't understand it, but she was very calm, and I just think she's an amazing person. She really helped me through Algebra 1, definitely.
Graduation coaches, the way we're doing them now, differ a little bit from kind of what we've seen in the past, in that graduation coaches, basically pick up seniors, work with those, maybe some second semester juniors, and work with them to get them caught up on credits, these type of things, get them through. And these folks do that, but it was really designed to start earlier than that. Middle school, freshman year, those type of things, to go ahead and help students get a plan and stick to the plan.
The best thing is just the support that Mr. Dean brings is really kind of the best thing. So if there's ever any trouble or any issues, especially with students being in their fourth year, their math class, their senior year, they've got, it's the one they've got to have, to be able to graduate. And so just to have his support through that, if things are going sideways, or if I'm having trouble, maybe contacting a parent or something like that, he's always there to help.
I help them by creating checklists of missing assignments that they're allowed to make up. I also schedule them for extra help and tutoring during our expeditions period, which is an extra period that we have 3 days a week at the end of the day, where they can go and do fun activities as well as get tutoring when they are failing a class. And I also reach out to parents, because a lot of times that's the key missing piece, is that the parents aren't even aware that their child is failing. And once I bring the parents on board, they are very supportive in encouraging their child to make up the work that they're missing and get caught up in the classes.
A lot of times students that I work with don't have the greatest self-advocacy skills, and that's something that I work on and kind of try to bridge the relationship between the student and the teacher, so that, one, maybe the teacher's not aware that the student does need that extra support, but two, it also kind of equips the kids with tools to be able to go to a teacher with appropriate language saying they need help, because sometimes students don't quite know how to ask for help, and so that's one of the things that I'll work with them.
Okay, so we have always had systems and procedures in place to monitor
students as they progress. A lot of those systems, to be honest with you, were more geared towards upperclassmen, and so initially when our graduation specialists came in, that was their primary area of focus, but we realized that students get off track at an earlier age. So as we've progressed throughout the years, we've kind of expanded our capacity and reached down into the earlier grades, so we're able to intervene earlier.
So one of the things about being in this role is that some of my current students or former students of mine, after being in Barrow County for 16 years, I've gotten to see them as middle schoolers kind of grow up and then see them as high schoolers grow up. And some of these kids were severely credit deficient, and just getting to see them mature and grow over the years and put in the effort that they weren't necessarily putting in as a middle schooler or through the COVID years has just been absolutely amazing. And just getting to see them like come to me. I had a student say, "Oh, I'm going to drop out. Like hands down, I want to drop out." And then we talk about it, and he just wanted to work. And instead of dropping out, he's doing work-based learning. He's a straight A student. He's going to walk across the 50-yard line today. So just getting to see that just kind of growth and the ability to come in and just be open and honest about what they want and tying that into ways to support them, again, with what Barrow County has to offer is amazing. Getting kids that were again going to drop out and now they're getting welding certificates and going to be an option B student. I mean, it's huge to see them just turn around and go from just feeling despondent, like I can't do this, to being open and honest, having an adult care and saying, okay, you can do this, and then they light up and they're coming to school and they're showing up, and when they have a misstep, they come and they are like, is this gonna affect me? Like, no, and the fact that they even care that something that they've done might affect their education. I mean, they're just absolutely huge, wonderful moments to see them have this spark and this light that they want to do something successful that they didn't even think they were able to do 3 years ago. It's been huge, I love it.
My name is Jesus Juarez, and I'm a senior at Appalachia High School. A short story from my childhood to where I am today is that I grew up in a Mexican-American household with my older brother, and throughout my time in high school, I've been fortunate enough to have been accompanied by my friends, my family, and various teachers who have guided me along my way. Through soccer, I've been able to learn very important ideals and morals that I can use in my own life, such as discipline, hard work, and always keeping a positive and uplifting mentality. A teacher that's made a lasting impression on me, I'd say, is Mr. Bizzotti. He's always been there for me since freshman year, and even to this day as a senior, he's someone I can go to if I ever have a question or I need help with school. He's always been a very supportive role model, not just for me, but for the entire student body. The biggest accomplishment that I say I have is being one of the top 10 students in my student body. I think it's a very good achievement and recognition to be recognized among such a big and competitive student body. After high school, I plan to attend Emory University, where I'll pursue a bachelor's in biology while on the pre-med track, and one day I hope to aspire to become a doctor, and if possible, I hope to continue my hobby and interest of playing soccer in college. One piece of advice I'd give to myself as a freshman is that always take every single opportunity that you're given. You never know what can happen, and you should always keep a positive mindset no matter what scenario you're in. I have to give a big thanks to my family for always being there for me, even during my toughest times. Last year, I was unfortunate enough to have torn my ACL, and during that time, I really began to understand how much my family meant to me. They were there for me every single day, and I would say that I think I wouldn't be where I am today without them. Their support throughout my whole life has been unwavering, and I'd say that I'm very grateful that I'd say it's impossible to repay them back for everything they've done for me. And especially for my brother, he's been there for me every single step of my life. He's always been a role model that I can look up to and that I can always look towards if I ever need help in life.
My name is Miss Perry, and I am a pre-K teacher at Holsenbeck Elementary School. And I have been a pre-K teacher for 4 years here at Holsenbeck, and I've been actually at Holsenbeck for 16 years. Barrow County Schools pre-K program helps students be prepared for kindergarten by giving them lots of hands-on experience. We do a lot of pre-reading skills. We talk about letters, letter sounds, differentiating sounds, rhyming words. We also read a lot of stories, work on comprehension where students are learning to be active listeners and to explore ideas that are in stories. Children are able to gain number sense, begin gaining some number sense through counting, numeral recognition, shapes, things like that. We also do a lot of pre-writing skills. We work on a lot of fine motor development, strengthening their hands, which prepares them for writing stamina in kindergarten. We also do a lot of questioning, talking, listening, which is a pre-writing skill, a very important one actually. Before students are able to express themselves in writing, they must be able to express themselves verbally. So that is another way that we prepare them. Our pre-K school day is very busy, and it is also very developmentally appropriate. We do a lot of music, movement. A lot of our learning is done through music and movement. We have large group activities, small group activities with teachers. There's a time in the day where kids are allowed to have free exploration time, where they self-select various hands-on center activities. We have playground time, which is just complete free play outside. We have access to our gym, especially on rainy days, and we do get to experience eating in the cafeteria. At the end of our day, we have at least a short period where we have a rest time. I would say being in the elementary school setting helps prepare students to be HES students. They become familiar with the procedures, the rules, the routines of our school. They also are able to learn a lot about being in a classroom environment. Also, the Barrow County Pre-K curriculum includes a very strong and meaningful social-emotional curriculum where kids are explicitly taught how to advocate for themselves appropriately, how to get along with other students in a classroom, and basically how to participate in classroom life. And if you are considering entering your child into the Barrow County School Pre-K program, please visit the Barrow County website.
Our newcomers, these young men and women and their families, they come to this country, to Barrow County, to our schools, with gifts and talents and ambitions and dreams, and we do our best to meet those needs so that they can create the lives of their dreams, but also because we know without a shadow of a doubt that our community and our county is enriched by having them here as part of our community.
Newcomers Academy has been a great first step for most of those kids to come in, get acclimated, work with really dedicated, focused teachers, doing what we do here in Barrow County, which is meet those kids where they are and then take them forward to be the best students and have the best educational experience that they can.
When their students come in, they're very shy and very quiet. They don't want to communicate at all with you. They're very uncomfortable.
My first day in school was difficult for me. I didn't understand the English in here. I don't know what happened in this moment.
I didn't know about the culture. I needed to learn how to treat Americans and how to treat the people here.
Everything that was stable is just shaking. And you come to this new country and everything changed.
I think it's hard because I here without my parents. You lost your friends in your country where you was.
I miss my grandma. I love so much her, and I want to see her like one more time if I can.
Very scared, sad, depressed, not very confident in myself.
I feel so stressed, tired all the time.
That's so hard, but you have to try your best if you want to improve. That's why we are here.
As the year goes on, even weeks go on, you can tell that they are happy, they're learning social skills and able to communicate.
You see every day when they come to school the effort that they put forth to learn the new language, to learn the new expectations, to learn the new systems.
When I come into Newcomers Academy, the teacher so good. The new friends, so good. It's new experiences for my heart, for myself.
It's like me, they come here for learn a new language because we want to be better person.
We are thinking like about these new opportunities to get a better education, to get a better life, to get maybe a good job and start helping your family.
Some of their needs are a little more hidden. They're dealing with family separation, they're dealing with loss.
You know, these kids really need someone behind them, and a lot of times they don't have that person or people. So I think they've done such a great job at this school, just putting themselves behind the kids 100%.
It's not just the students that really are served here, it's the whole family.
I think it's the best thing to know like Newcomer Academy, to be part of Newcomer Academy.
They are not just teaching you English, they are trying to teach you how the country is, the culture.
I think the most important goal of the Newcomer Academy is to help our students feel accepted.
Giving them a space and a place where they can try and make mistakes but feel okay about it, I think is the most important thing.
Once they know that someone's behind them, they're stepping forward and doing what they need to do and showing what they can do.
It's really taking that piece of being barrel bold and doing what's best for kids. And I see that so much in our Newcomers Academy. It's a real exemplar of what we do there.
Many of them are just so hungry to learn. Not only do they want to learn English, but they also wanted to learn the history and the geography and biology and all of the other subjects that they're studying.
They are doing everything possible, and as a teacher, it just feels just amazing to see like I'm actually doing something and you know they're reciprocating the feeling.
If you feel bad, they want to help you. If you feel that you cannot, they want to help you. If you think that you cannot like pass the class, they want to help you.
Newcomer is a good thing that happened in my life because this is like we are the family you need to learn.
I have a lot of friends, many friends who speak different languages, who's from different countries. It's a very good experience for me.
Now I have confidence, like just believe in myself. That's one of the things that always gonna just bring in my heart, and that help you to feel that you can belong here.
Newcomers Academy did a lot. Probably it made me the person that I am today.
We love the community involvement with newcomer and the involvement of the newcomers with the community. The interactions are priceless. They feel they're role models. They want to be like them.
They're like, wow, we're making a difference. We're helping them, and they want to be a part of the community. They want to be accepted. They love being here.
I feel happy because I got this chance to live in this country.
For me, it's many important.
The newcomers is like my family now, and I'm feeling strong with that.
Newcomer Academy is a big part of my life, and it's gonna be a big part of the rest of my life too.
I love so much. This is the best thing that happened in my life.
It's amazing people, it's amazing experience, it's amazing. I love Newcomer Academy.
My name is Howard Holloway, and I'm a senior here at Appalachia High School. I've always grew up playing basketball, if that was either just out in the yard, or I started playing organized basketball like at a younger age, probably around like 4th, 3rd grade. And then I first started playing organized football my 6th grade year, and then I kept playing it all the way to high school. But I always played football in the yard with like either my dad or my cousins, so I've always been involved in basketball and football ever since a young age. Being part of a team definitely has contributed to the academic side of this, because if you can't act right or get the grades you need to have in the classroom, you're letting your teammates, your brothers down. So that's always the main thing I focus on when I'm in the classroom, is not letting the people I play with every day.
All right, at this time, we're ready to convene our meeting. We'll start with Dr. LaDove.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Board of Education members, as I sat in this chair last Tuesday with many of, or at least some of you in the room here with us, And we talked about school safety. I shared with you all that our view on enhancing safety has always been about taking the next step, and that the next step will not be our last step. I want to thank this board. I want to thank our staff for being deliberate and thoughtful in exploring our options for stronger safety and security in our schools. Tonight, we're going to have some recommendations about how to move forward. Some of you have been more engaged than others. As we continue to take the next step, I want you to stay engaged, and I want you to help us engage more. Because again, this will not be the last things that we recommend. This will not be the last things that we do, and everything will continuously be improved. Sadly, despite the trauma we experienced in September and the best efforts of our staff, we experienced yet another weapon being brought onto our campus yesterday. I know we are all thankful that no one was harmed yesterday at Appalachia High School. I know we are all thankful that that weapon was confiscated immediately and that individual was taken into custody. Board members, with that being said, I would like to make the recommendation for you all to authorize the purchase of weapons detection systems to be implemented at our high schools. We are asking for you to authorize the purchase of an open gate system, metal detection with a maximum price of $700,000 to be utilized at all 3 of our high schools.
Do I have a motion to approve the recommendation of
So moved.
Purchase of open gate metal detection system in the amount of $700,000?
So moved.
Have a motion from Ms. Kelly and a second by? Second by Ms. Lord. Any, all in favor?
Thank you, board members. I'd also just like to inform you that we will be training. We hope to receive these systems beginning early next week, so we can begin training and implementation on our campuses. As an item of information, we will be having conversations with staff about how we might go about reducing the number of bags that are brought onto our campuses. We know that there are bags that kids need to carry, and they have lots of things related to their school activities that they need to carry. But just want to make you aware that we will be having conversations about what is specifically needed and what might not be needed as we move forward. I want to thank this board for voting to expedite our next steps as we were prepared to bring information to you at our next work session and make those recommendations, where we will continue to bring additional information to you at that next work session and have additional recommendations. I want to thank you for your willingness, your time, your energy, and the fact that you were able to stop what you were doing to come here tonight and expedite the needs of our community and the needs of our children. Safety is about layers, and this recommendation and the subsequent vote that we've heard from our Board of Education, with next steps to follow, we will continue to engage experts. We will continue to talk with our community. We will continue to engage our public safety partners. And I'm confident, as I said on Tuesday, our community will get this right. We will continue to engage you. I hope you continue to engage with us. We, as a governance team and our staff, want every single individual in this community to know that we love you, and we will continue to fight for you, to protect you, and to provide the safest environment that we can for our children. Thank you, Madam Chair. That concludes my recommendation.
Our meeting is adjourned.
Yay!